Hi, welcome to I Eat Pie. Today Grant and I have a bunch of Thai food.
Yeah.
And so we're just gonna sit and eat and chat and hope you guys join us. Grab some tea or coffee, eat some food with us. Yeah, he's gonna tell you what everything is because I don't know.
Okay, first we have some salt and pepper with some spicy, I think it was squid. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
And then we have some classic sweet and sour pork here, some ginger beef, and then this is the fried chicken with lemons on top of it, but we can also add the little sauce right here. We'll drizzle on top.
Okay.
And then we have some sort of Thai salad that has beef,
Thai salad.
beef, tomatoes, cabbage, celery.
Smells good.
So yeah, we're just gonna start eating right now.
Well, we already prayed them.
Yeah.
We can.
Alright, try a little bit of everything. You can see what people do. They do this. Oh yeah.
So
professional.
spiffy.
So professional.
Oh yeah. That was the ginger beef. These are pretty good. Oh, it's like a sticky sauce. Smells good.
And it's not normal rice.
What? What do you mean it's not normal
Try
rice?
it.
Tastes pretty normal to me.
Yeah, it's chicken stock, and then actually, it's usually boiled in chicken, or like chicken. They boil the chicken and then put the soup inside it.
I see what you mean.
Gotta eat your salads.
That looks pretty good.
And this would just drizzle the orange sauce whenever you want.
I thought this was a mushroom for a second. It's like a giant piece of ginger, which I very well may eat afterwards. I love ginger, and he loves garlic.
Oh yeah, look at that piece of chicken. You want to dip it in the lemon sauce. Is the lemon sauce good?
But does that just taste plain?
No, I haven't tried it. But it is breast meat, so I like it.
I know, I'm not the hugest fan of the all brown meat. I don't know. I like it in like a turkey if I cook it. Ooh, do you see that steam?
Have you tried everything so far?
Not that, I'm not that.
Yeah.
It's definitely salty. But good. Did you have any of this?
Good.
This actually tastes quite good. And this.
I actually really like squid. I like the texture of it. Chewy.
He's just flinging sauce everywhere.
So with this channel, we're going to be trying all kinds of different foods. Some we've had before, some we haven't had before.
Like what? I feel like we've had I feel like there's not a category where we've not eaten it. Wait, have you had Ethiopian? I've had Ethiopian. No. See, okay, so I've had Ethiopian. So good.
I've never had. Yeah.
Moroccan?
No.
Moroccan food is very good too. I'm trying to think of like other places that we. But even when we had Egyptian food, my sister-in-law Lisa traveled a lot, and so she actually bought like I think they're called a tangine or something. Anyways, and made us. She traveled all through Egypt and like all around there and stuff. She went all over. Anyway, so we've gotten to try lots of different.
Hopefully, when we go traveling, we can bring you guys with us, and we can try all the local delicacies, like chicken butts. And
did you say chicken butts?
Yeah.
Chicken butts. Do people eat chicken butts?
I don't know. Childhood stories.
Yeah, sure. Childhood stories.
I don't remember. Too many concussions. You know, concussions.
Okay, tell us about your concussions. When you were young.
Yeah, all of them were that young.
Okay, so
one time, I was just being a kid, running around in the playground, playing tag or something, and I just ran straight into a metal slide. But I was just like, gotta keep playing. I only got 10 more minutes of recess.
Like you were running under the slide.
Yeah, running underneath the slide. And then I just went, dunk! And then my head just was like, busted open. I was wearing a hat, it was like bleeding. I didn't care. I was like, oh yeah, I can still play.
Wait, you knew it was bleeding?
Yeah, when I touched my head, I'm like, ow, that hurt. And I looked at my hand, and I just was like, okay, just keep playing. Pretend like nothing happened.
Goodness. Yeah, right. Okay.
So then the teacher was like, oh, why's your head bleeding? I'm like, I don't know. and then after that, I don't remember what happened. And then the second time I remember I got a concussion was I was going down these parallel bars that are probably like 5, 6 feet up.
Also at a playground?
Yeah, also at a playground. This one I was probably like in grade 1 or 2. And other one was in kindergarten, yeah. I was in kindergarten. So I was sliding down backwards with my feet up in that sky. But for some reason, somehow I fell head first, so my legs were in the sky, head first, into the ground, onto cement, like rocks and all that.
Ouch!
Good thing I didn't break my neck.
Uh-huh.
But I definitely lost a lot of brain cells there. That's why my memory's not that good.
So that was 2?
Yeah, and then I got a few from sports injuries, from lacrosse. One time I was going out to, where was I going? Cranbrook for my lacrosse tournament, and we stopped at near this little lake.
Wait, how old are you? Did you already say?
This was in high school.
High school, okay.
Grade 9 or 10, I think. No, probably grade 9.
Okay.
And we stopped at this lake just to stretch our legs, because from here to Cranbrook it's like 8 to 10 hours. So we need to get out. So we were just throwing rocks into the lake, and I'm like, oh, look how far I can throw. And all of a sudden I just feel this bonk in the back of my head. And it turned out that my teammate's little brother was throwing rocks too. But instead of his rock going straight where he was throwing, it went this way, right into the back of my head.
That's so far off.
He was like, he's probably,
thanks, bro.
Yeah, he's only like 6 or 7.
Wait, why was he 6 or 7 and on your lacrosse team?
No, he was the younger brother. His younger brother came with us.
Why?
Because I was driving with them.
Oh, like his whole family was going?
Well, his dad was the assistant coach. My team was the goalie, and then the younger brother came with us.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't go up with my parents. I was going up with my parents, which took a while convincing for my mom to let me go out there.
She was like, don't you go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly why. You could get hit in the head with a rock.
Anything 2 meters past the door, house door, it's too far.
Yeah, right. I don't have any like serious injuries. I've not broken any bones. I think the worst thing that happened was when I was young, when we lived on the island in a new Bay, and we used to climb, like we lived on like acres, and I used to climb trees like all the time, and I fell out of a tree because I was jumping from one branch trying to grab onto another branch. My hand slipped and I fell and I landed like on my elbow and kind of head or whatever, and things kind of went black, but nothing happened. Like I didn't see stars. It wasn't like my head didn't hurt. I was fine. But I will say that my mom prayed like every single day. She was like, Lord, protect my children. Lord, protect my children. So.
What about when your hand got stuck?
Yeah, but that wasn't like a,
Like
you know,
head
like
injury?
a head injury or anything. This was also on Vancouver Island when we lived in Sayward. And there were like all these trees in a row. I have two brothers. And of course, so we were always building like tree forts and stuff. We were young. We were young. All I remember is my clever older brother had put this like big plank down in between these like branches or whatever, these trees. It was kind of wobbly. And he was kind of putting his foot on it or whatever, and he was like, he didn't want to jump on it, so then he said to me and my younger brother, hey, like, you guys test this out. Of course, we were, oh yeah, that's so awesome. He's letting us test something that he like made. That's so amazing. Anyway, so then, I don't know if we both jumped on it at the same time or if I jumped on it. And then of course the board went from being tilty flat this way to all of a sudden, whoop, totally flat up and down that way. And there was a fence that ran along the trees. And so as I was falling with my hand out, the barbed wire fence went right up into my hand. And I was hanging there, I don't know how long, but I couldn't get it off. Like I wasn't tall enough to like reach up and get my hand off of the barbed wire fence.
Did you cry?
I don't remember crying, no.
I
just couldn't get it off. I was trying to get it off and I was like, oh shoot, Dad's gonna be home soon, I gotta be in trouble. and so I remember even Chris was like, oh no, and he was like trying to yank my hand up and I was like, that hurts. Anyway, so sure enough, Dad came home and just came over and kind of like picked me up and pulled my hand off or whatever. No, it was fine. I'm sure my mom like put stuff on it, but I don't remember that. But I'm sure she would have. She was very
Did your mom see it happen?
nursey-ish.
Or did she just hear you guys screaming?
No, because we, like, even in Sayward, we had, like, acres. So we were, like, my brothers and I would be, like, out, we'd be, like, in a field. We'd be, like, doing stuff in the trees. Like, it wasn't a crazy time of scary people everywhere you go, either. You know? Like, I mean, in Surrey, it's, like, Sketchville City.
Oh.
I mean, really, like, any city, bad things can happen in. Really.
You just gotta be smart.
But too, like our neighbors were like way far away, right? So it wasn't either like neighbor.
Yeah. You missed the quiet.
But do tell, what is the worst thing that's ever happened to you? Any crazy hurts, pains, concussions?
No, I've been pretty much bubble wrapped my whole life, so pretty good.
I know, but for someone who's been bubble wrapped their whole life, you've definitely had way more injuries than what
I'm a boy. I'm a boy.
What does that mean?
Boys do crazier things. They're
I
more
was climbing
reckless.
trees half my life.
They're more reckless. They don't look where they're going.
They don't think about what they're doing.
This one time, I remember I didn't get hurt. thankfully. Me and my friend AJ, he
What's
lives.
his name?
That's not his real name.
That's not his real name?
That's his
Okay,
Anyways, we were going to 7-Eleven to get, what do you call it? Slurpees on our bikes. So, we were riding back home and we had to cross the street. But I needed to press the
walk button?
walk button.
Okay.
So I had one hand holding onto my bike, one hand onto my Slurpee, and I'm trying to like... And my bike was too high, it was like pretty high up, so I could just like put my leg down and just be like, okay, this. So I was like trying to balance awkwardly and trying to do this, and I hit it with my elbow, but at the same time of hitting with my elbow, my bike falls forward. And so this is where the, what do you call it, the sidewalk is.
Okay.
And my bike falls over, so the bike's on top of me. I'm holding onto my Slurpee in one hand. My head's like on the side of the, just like outside of the sidewalk like this.
Oh my gosh.
And then I see like cars just go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You would not give up your Slurpee.
Yeah, I paid like $2 for it.
No, okay, back then Slurpees were like $1.
No, for a large one, it's $2. Well, back in your day,
Shut it. Beat you. I bet you.
But I'm still alive. So that's good.
That's true, that's true. In my day, we had Screamers. Does anybody remember Screamers? That's where you had your Slurpee. And then beside the Slurpee was an ice cream, like a soft serve ice cream. So you'd fill up your Slurpee to whatever, and you'd leave like, you know, an inch or something at the top. And then you would put soft serve ice cream on the top of your Slurpee. Vanilla, so good.
Why is it called a streamer?
A Screamer. I don't know.
They make you scream.
Scream for ice cream, maybe. But I remember they stopped doing it back at our 7-Eleven because kids would go in, pay for a Slurpee, which was like super cheap, and then do half ice cream and just like half Slurpee. And of course the ice cream the owner said was more expensive than the Slurpee. Blah blah blah.
Kids tricking
But
the
I remember
system.
high school kids used to steal from the gas stations like all the time. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Have you ever stolen anything?
Yeah, when I was a little kid, like a little baby. Not an accident, I just grabbed it. When I was maybe, it was before I even went to school. Maybe I was like three or four. I was walking around.
Okay, but I don't know if that really counts as stealing something. Because your mom would be the one to be like, hey, take that back.
Oh, true. But what happened was I was just walking around and there was like this displays and then like little gummy things on one of the displays. I grabbed it, I'm like, ooh, squishy, squishy. And I'm like, squishy, squishy. Put it in my pocket. And then we kept on walking. And then I think someone behind me was like, hey, put that back. I was like, okay, squishy, squishy, put it back.
Oh, and you remember that from
Yeah.
such a young age?
Yeah.
It's a traumatic experience.
No, that was before I had good memory. Before when I had good memory. Before all the concussions.
That's what you're going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you feeling right now? Pretty full?
I'd say pretty full.
Yeah.
I could maybe have another little piece of chicken or something.
Last piece and then full.
Sounds good.
The kids will have lots of leftovers for tomorrow.
That makes my throat like feel funny.
There are peppers in there. There are red chili peppers.
I don't know.
Now I have to digest all this food.
We'll take some ends and ends.
Last bite. And now we're gonna end it. So guys, thanks for joining us with our Thai food. It was really delicious, but we are super full right now and we will have to digest it. So catch you next time for other videos.
Bye!
See ya.